Whoever did this was gonna fry. Get it again, fried eggs, yeah.
Bekah is the perfect blend of professional, passionate, and personable.
She's not mean, she's not anything negative, ever. She's always positive. She doesn't even yell at us. She just doesn't even do anything mean. She's just so nice.
She's really funny, and she tries to incorporate humor in every single aspect of things we do, and she just really has such neat and positive interactions with every single one of the students.
She's the best teacher ever. She gives us high fives or hugs.
She is the first one to show up at a baseball game or any kind of after-school sporting event for her students. She really forms those relationships with them, and they respect her in that aspect.
She loves what she does, and that just comes through in every single aspect of her daily life here at Taylorsville.
She has such a leadership personality. She volunteers to be on any committee, she'll stay for any of the meetings, and she's really the voice of the teachers in our school.
And last year, she signed up with me to take a Spanish class for educators in her free time, just so she could better communicate with my ESOL students and their families.
She takes Spanish lessons, then she talks to me and translate with me.
Bekah should be Teacher of the Year because she truly takes the time to invest in her students' learning. She invests in her own learning, and she cares about the students in this community. She is a vital part of the students that come through Taylorsville.
She needs to be the Teacher of the Year.
She's just she needs Teacher of the Year. She deserves it.
In my 27 years, I've never seen somebody care about kids as much as Sydney does.
A lot of students know her by Coach Hughes, but I know her by Aunt Nini, and she should definitely be Teacher of the Year because she's always putting students before herself. She's really thoughtful and kind, and she's just a good teacher all around.
She is the best teacher in this full entire county, in this full entire area.
Probably the most impressive thing is how she works with special needs students. She is always giving them extra attention, encouraging, praising, helping them when they're not getting it. Now she does that with every student, but it's even more special the way she does it working with those special needs students.
And guess what? She's been teaching for 36 years. On next year, it's gonna be 37.
And coached that entire 30 years, and a lot's changed in education and in the athletes in 30 years, and her ability to be able to still reach the kids and change as times have changed just shows her adaptability.
She also is a little train that could, and she never stops running and keeps us going.
She still runs with the cross-country team every day during practice.
She's taught me and other students to always put our best effort in anything we do.
She loves blue and lives gold, and she does whatever it takes, whether it is helping someone clean up a mess or whether it is teaching those standards for the day. She just does exactly what we say here at Cass Middle, and that's do whatever it takes.
Makes me feel good that other people are getting to see what a unique and special teacher and coach Sid is, and now everybody can see what I've seen every day for a long time.
The third quadrant, I add the 3.14.
Richard was born with a hearing deficiency. He is practically completely deaf in one ear, and he's colorblind. So he was raised by educators. His mom and dad are both educators. But Richard was determined he didn't want to be a teacher. That was not what he wanted to do. He wanted to go into the military and be, fly airplanes. Well, he's colorblind, so he can't. He had that birth defect, and he couldn't. So he's like, okay, well, then I'm gonna teach chemistry. Well, he went as far as he could without, being colorblind and blowing something up. And the Lord just kept pushing him back and pushing him back into math. And so he's good at it. It's natural, it's a gift. And he said, okay, I'm gonna just surrender this. I'm gonna become a math teacher. And every day he literally, when, we pray for these students and these walls. And he thanks the Lord for the opportunity.
He also connects with kids through National Honor Society. He attends football games, he attends softball games, he connects to the kids in and outside the classroom. And not only that, he also connects with the staff. He is the person that if you're having a bad day, he'll give you a hug. He's the person that when you are stuck and you're like, how do I teach this? He's like, okay, let's tackle that, and I'm gonna show you how I do it. And we talk about it, we collaborate. He is results driven. He's just all around top notch.
He did make me want to come back to teach. I teach geometry and college readiness at Cass High. I love Cass High. He loves Cass High, the love he has for Cass High, and the way he made me see the other side of things with math, like it just inspired me to have that same impact on students to come and keep impacting them like as he is still today.
The best way I could describe him is like the dad of the school. Like seeing him and just talking to him, he makes everyone feel like it's going to be okay.
He's a strong man of faith, so if there's any time where I need to talk to him about faith or ask for prayer, he's the go-to guy for me.
Miss Dot Frazier, Mom and Dot, she says that teaching is a calling, and there's lots of people that ought to just let the phone keep ringing. But Richard's one of the ones that picked up the first go-around, and he is blessed and blessed so many lives in doing what he does.
I don't know of a better teacher that deserves it more than Richard. It's actually, I would say, long time overdue.